Viewing hurricane attribute data and performing query operations. The map you're looking at right now is a map of the Atlantic, portions of the Atlantic, of the Western Atlantic, Gulf of Mexico, an area where lots of hurricanes occur. We're going to take a look at the attribute data of all hurricane tracks up to, I believe, 2005. I'm not sure if the Weather Service has updated this or not. I'm going to turn on the hurricane tracks right now. And what you can see when I turn that on is, and we can even zoom out a bit, there are a lot of hurricanes that have occurred in the United States since the record started being kept in this attribute data. That's what GIS is it's taking this map information and has information attached to that. Let's go ahead and open that up and take a look at these different hurricanes. Here goes our attribute table. I have this attribute table docked. You don't have to have it docked if you don't want. If you don't want it docked, you can pull it out this way. And notice how I don't have anything here. The reason why is because I have it where it says show selected records. If you have nothing there, don't panic. Go ahead and hit show all records, not selected records. Now what we can see is a table that has quite a bit of information. It has the year, it has the month, the day, and there's no clear sorting to this right now. I'm going to go ahead right now and sort this by category. I'm going to sort it in ascending order. After I do that, you'll see that we have these different schemes. Now that's a question that I asked you. What is this scheme? What scale is this based on? And what do you suppose these different symbols mean? What would a TD be based on what you were talking about, what we were talking about in class? If you have questions on this, you might want to take a look in your book or talk to me a little bit, because there's TD, TS, H1, H2. What scale is that? What do you suppose those acronyms stand for? Okay, let's query out all the hurricanes that are Category 5. Now I have the text listed for you in your assignment. I'm going to show you how to do that. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say, I'm just going to go ahead and dock this window. And I do that by going like that, and I'll just dock it over on the side. I want to see how many of these hurricanes are a Category 5. I'm going to go over to Selection. If you have anything selected, make sure you hit Clear Selected Features. I'm going to select by Attributes. So if you have something different up here, right now I have States, make sure it's selected to All Hurricane Track. Bring that down for you. And what we want to do is we want to say all the Category 5 hurricanes. So CAT is our category field. I'm going to double click that. I'm going to hit equal, get unique values. I'm going to double click H5. Then I'm going to hit apply. What you can see are these little blue lines. These are the hurricanes that are Category 5. We can take a look at those in the attribute table. And if we pull that out, if we hit this button and then we grab it, we can pull it out here. We can see the names of those hurricanes. We can sort those as well as if you want. We have Ivan, Katrina, Rita, a couple of familiar names, others not so familiar. We can sort those by the year. And the earliest Category 5 was in 1928. The most recent was in 2007. With Felix. I'm going to go ahead and dock this again and hit the pin. I want to do a selection though and see how many of those have gone through the state of Louisiana. We were discussing in class how the state of Louisiana has had the state of Louisiana has had quite a few hurricanes pass through it. We could do the state of Florida as well, and as you can see, Florida has quite a few. We could even compare the two if you wish. We'll do Louisiana for now, though. So I'm going to go up here into selection. I'm going to clear my selected features. The first thing I'm going to do is select the state of Louisiana. You might want to zoom into the state. And with that state, we can see now a little bit more detail of the hurricanes that move through. I want to select that state. So what we could do is we could turn on the states layer and we could just hit this selection button and I could just click in an area where the lines aren't and select it that way. That's the easy way to do it, but sometimes it's not that easy to do. I'm going to clear the selection. I'm going to show you how to do it with a query. Very much like what we did before, we're going to go selection, select by attributes, states, and of course state name equals get unique values. I like to do this. You can type this out, but sometimes if your spelling isn't that perfect, you can run into a little bit of a problem. And if you don't know your alphabet, you can run into a problem too. Oops. And double click that and apply. And there, now it jumps out. Now what I can do is I can go up into selection and do select by location. And if my target layer is hurricane track and my source layer states, you want to make sure that this is check use selected features because we just want to see how many hurricanes go through Louisiana, not all of the United States. So we say target layers intersect the source layer feature. You can do all sorts of different options here, but we're going to do this one. And if I hit apply, we have all the hurricanes that have moved through the state of Louisiana. We can go back over to our table, take a look at this. We can go and see here 339 out of 58,007 records. So quite a few if you think about it in that way. So if we want to take a look at the dates, one more thing is take a look at how these dates are recorded in time. And think about that in contrast with the other data and the other. The reason why I ask you to do that is if you're somebody who wants to get into GIS, one thing you have to remember is organizing the information is one of the most crucial parts to that. So that's it. Good luck and have fun.